Have you ever felt that your home could use a touch of spiritual energy? What if I told you that the secret to prosperity and well-being might be growing right in your garden? Today, we're going to explore a fascinating connection between plants and spirituality, a topic that even caught the attention of Pope John Paul II. Imagine walking into your home and feeling an immediate sense of peace and abundance. It's not just about fancy decor or expensive furniture. It's about the living, breathing energy that certain plants can bring into your space. This isn't some new age fad. It's an ancient wisdom that combines the power of nature with deep spiritual beliefs. Pope John Paul II, known for his profound spiritual insights, often spoke about the importance of creating a harmonious environment in our homes. He believed that our surroundings could greatly influence our spiritual well-being. Today, we're going to reveal 5 special plants that can transform the energy in your home and attract prosperity and well-being. These aren't just pretty decorations. Each of these plants carries a powerful symbolism and has the potential to impact your life in remarkable ways. From boosting your mood to attracting positive energy, these green companions can be your allies in creating a more prosperous and peaceful life. But here's the thing. Not all plants are created equal when it comes to spiritual energy. While some can open the doors to blessings, others might actually block them. Surprising, right? That's why it's crucial to know which plants to choose and how to use them effectively in your home. Are you ready to discover the secret garden of spiritual prosperity? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which plants to nurture in your home to create an atmosphere of abundance and positivity. You'll learn how to turn your living space into a sanctuary of peace and prosperity, just as Pope John Paul, who envisioned for every home. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's embark on this green journey of spiritual discovery together. Trust me, after watching this, you'll never look at your houseplants the same way again. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever felt a special connection with a plant in your home? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else on their spiritual journey. Let's start our journey into the world of spiritual plants by understanding why this topic is so important. In our fast-paced, often stressful lives, we're constantly searching for ways to find peace and attract positivity. What if I told you that the answer could be as simple as choosing the right plants for your home? Pope John Paul II often spoke about the importance of creating a harmonious environment in our homes. He believed that our surroundings could greatly influence our spiritual well-being. This isn't just about having a tidy space. It's about cultivating an atmosphere that nurtures our soul and invites blessings into our lives. Think about it. Plants have been revered in spiritual traditions for centuries. They're not just decorations, they're living, breathing entities that interact with the energy around them. In many cultures, certain plants are believed to have the power to ward off negative energies and attract prosperity and well-being. But why plants? Well, plants are nature's air purifiers. They absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, making the air in our homes fresher and cleaner. But beyond their physical benefits, plants have a unique ability to affect our mood and energy levels. Have you ever noticed how walking through a garden or a forest can instantly lift your spirits? That's the power of plants at work. Now you might be thinking, this sounds great, but I'm not exactly blessed with a green thumb. Don't worry, the plants we're going to talk about are not only spiritually powerful, but also relatively easy to care for. You don't need to be a master gardener to invite these green blessings into your home. As we explore these special plants, remember that it's not just about having them in your space. It's about cultivating a relationship with them. Pope John Paul II often spoke about the importance of stewardship, taking care of what God has given us. By nurturing these plants, you're not just improving your home's energy, you're also practicing a form of spiritual care. In the next few minutes, we're going to reveal the 5 plants that Pope John Paul II might have recommended for a prosperous and peaceful home. These aren't just random picks. Each one has a special significance in spiritual traditions and has been chosen for its unique properties. But before we get to that, I want you to take a moment and think about your own home. What kind of energy do you feel when you walk through the door? Is it calm and welcoming, or does it feel a bit stagnant? Keep this in mind as we go through our list. You might just find the perfect plant to transform your space. If you're already feeling intrigued by this topic and want to make sure you don't miss any of the insights we're about to share, now's the perfect time to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll be joining a community of people who are on a journey to create more spiritually enriching lives. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's dive into the heart of our topic, the 5 plants that can transform your home's energy and attract prosperity and well-being. Pope John Paul II often spoke about the importance of living in harmony with nature, and these plants embody that principle perfectly. First on our list is rosemary. This aromatic herb isn't just for cooking, it's a powerhouse of spiritual energy. In many traditions, rosemary is associated with purification and memory. Pope John Paul II might have appreciated its ability to clear the mind and enhance focus. Having a rosemary plant in your home office or study area could help boost your concentration and clarity of thought. Next, we have mint. This refreshing herb is known for its ability to attract prosperity and abundance. It's like a magnet for positive energy. Imagine Pope John Paul II walking through a garden, touching the mint leaves, and feeling that burst of invigorating scent. That's the kind of energizing presence mint can bring to your home. Place a pot of mint in your kitchen or living room to invite a flow of abundance into your life. Third on our list is jasmine. This beautiful, fragrant flower is associated with love, harmony, and spiritual awakening. Pope John Paul II often spoke about the importance of love in our lives, and jasmine embodies this perfectly. Its sweet scent can help create a peaceful atmosphere in your bedroom or meditation space, promoting restful sleep and deep spiritual connections. Fourth, we have lavender. Known for its calming properties, lavender is a must-have for any spiritually conscious home. Pope John Paul II emphasized the importance of finding peace in our hectic world, and lavender can be a great aid in this. Its soothing scent can help reduce stress and anxiety, creating a tranquil environment in your home. Try placing a lavender plant in your living room or bathroom for a constant source of calm. Last but not least, we have basil. This herb is not just a culinary staple. It's also a powerful spiritual ally. In many cultures, basil is considered a sacred plant that can protect against negative energies and attract good fortune. Pope John Paul II might have appreciated its symbolic connection to hospitality and warmth. Having a basil plant in your kitchen or near your front door can help create a welcoming atmosphere and ward off negative vibes. These 5 plants, rosemary, mint, jasmine, lavender, and basil, each bring their unique spiritual properties to your home. By incorporating them into your living space, you're not just adding greenery, you're inviting positive energy, prosperity, and well-being into your life. Remember, it's not about turning your home into a jungle overnight. Start small, perhaps with 1 or 2 plants that resonate with you the most. As Pope John Paul II often reminded us, it's the intention behind our actions that matters most. So choose your plants with mindfulness and care for them with love and attention. In the next section, we'll explore some real-life stories of how these plants have transformed people's lives. Get ready for some inspiring testimonials that might just convince you to start your own spiritual garden. Now that we've introduced our 5 spiritual powerhouse plants, let's explore how they've made a real difference in people's lives. These stories might remind you of experiences shared by pilgrims with Pope John Paul II, tales of transformation, hope, and unexpected blessings. Meet Sarah, a stressed-out lawyer from New York. She was skeptical about the power of plants at first, but decided to give lavender a try in her bedroom. "I used to toss and turn all night," Sarah shares, "but after just a week with my lavender plant, I noticed a huge difference. I fall asleep faster and wake up feeling refreshed. It's like having a little piece of peace right by my bedside." Then there's Tom, a small business owner from Chicago. He was struggling to attract customers until he placed a mint plant near his cash register. "It sounds crazy," Tom laughs, but things started to turn around almost immediately. There was a new energy in the shop. Customers seemed happier and sales picked up. "I don't know if it's the mint or just positive thinking, but I'm not complaining." Emily, a teacher from Boston, found solace in rosemary during a difficult time. "I was going through a tough breakup and couldn't focus on my work," she recalls. "A friend suggested I get a rosemary plant for my desk. Its fresh scent helped clear my mind, and I found myself able to concentrate better. It was like the plant was helping me move forward." For John, a retiree from Florida, basil became an unexpected source of joy. "I started growing basil on my patio, mainly for cooking," he says. "But I noticed that every time I watered it or pruned its leaves, I felt happier. It became a form of meditation for me. Now, tending to my basil plant is the highlight of my day." Lastly, we have Maria, a young mother from California. She was having trouble creating a harmonious atmosphere in her new home until she brought in a jasmine plant. "The sweet fragrance seemed to calm everyone down," Maria explains. "My kids bicker less, and my husband and I find ourselves more relaxed in the evenings. It's like the jasmine brought a sense of peace to our whole family." These stories remind us of the profound impact that simple changes can have on our lives. Pope John Paul II often spoke about finding the divine in the everyday, and these experiences show how even a humble plant can be a channel for blessings and positive change. Of course, it's important to remember that while plants can be powerful aids, they're not magic solutions. The real transformation comes from our own attitudes and actions. These plants serve as reminders to stay positive, to nurture our environment, and to remain open to the blessings that surround us. As you listen to these stories, you might be feeling inspired to start your own plant journey. If that's the case, you're in the right place. We'll be sharing more tips and insights in future videos. To make sure you don't miss out, now's a great time to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Join our community of spiritual seekers and plant lovers. There's so much more to explore together. Now that we've heard some inspiring stories, let's talk about how you can identify spiritual signs in your own life, especially when it comes to plants. Pope John Paul II often spoke about the importance of being aware of God's presence in our daily lives, and plants can be wonderful messengers of that divine connection. First, pay attention to how you feel around certain plants. Do you feel a sense of calm when you're near your lavender plant? Or perhaps a burst of energy when you brush against your mint leaves? These feelings aren't just coincidence. They're signs of the plant's energy interacting with yours. Next, observe any changes in your home's atmosphere. Have you noticed that the air feels clearer since you brought in that rosemary plant? Or maybe your family seems to gather more often in the room where you keep your jasmine. These subtle shifts can be indicators of the plant's positive influence. Keep an eye out for unexpected growth or blooming. If your basil plant suddenly flourishes or your jasmine blooms out of season, it might be more than just good gardening. In many spiritual traditions, unusual plant behavior is seen as a sign of blessing or upcoming positive changes in your life. Listen to your intuition when choosing plants. If you feel drawn to a particular plant in the nursery, even if it wasn't on your list, pay attention to that feeling. Pope John Paul II often spoke about the importance of listening to our inner voice, and this applies to our connection with plants too. Notice any recurring thoughts or dreams about certain plants. If you keep thinking about roses or dreaming about walking through a lavender field, it might be a spiritual nudge to bring these plants into your life. Pay attention to coincidences involving plants. Maybe you keep hearing about the benefits of rosemary from different sources, or you suddenly start seeing mint plants everywhere you go. These synchronicities can be gentle spiritual hints. Observe how your pets or children react to different plants. Animals and young children are often more sensitive to energy. If they seem particularly drawn to or calmed by a certain plant, it might be worth paying attention to. Take note of any improvements in your life that coincide with the introduction of new plants. Have you been sleeping better since you put that lavender plant in your bedroom? Or has your creativity blossomed along with your new jasmine plant? These could be signs of the plant's positive influence. Remember, spiritual signs are often subtle. They don't always come with flashing lights and fanfare. Instead, they gently nudge us in the right direction. As Pope John Paul II often reminded us, it's about opening our hearts and minds to the small miracles that surround us every day. By being mindful of these signs, you can develop a deeper connection with the plants in your home and the spiritual energy they bring. It's not about becoming a plant psychic overnight. It's about cultivating awareness and appreciation for the natural world around us. In our next section, we'll delve deeper into how you can integrate these plants into your daily spiritual practice. Get ready for some practical tips on creating your own little oasis of peace and prosperity. As we delve deeper into the spiritual significance of these plants, let's explore how you can integrate them into your daily life and spiritual practice. Pope John Paul II often emphasized the importance of finding spiritual meaning in our everyday activities, and caring for these plants can be a beautiful way to do just that. Start your day with a moment of plant-centered mindfulness. As you water your rosemary or basil, take a few deep breaths and set your intentions for the day. This simple act can become a powerful morning ritual, helping you start each day with a sense of purpose and connection. Create a dedicated space for your spiritual plants. It doesn't have to be large. Even a small corner of your living room or bedroom can become a sacred space. Arrange your lavender, jasmine, and other plants in a way that feels harmonious to you. This area can become your personal retreat for prayer, meditation, or simply quiet reflection. Incorporate these plants into your prayer or meditation routine. For example, you might light a candle near your jasmine plant as you begin your evening. Prayers. The plant's gentle fragrance can help create a serene atmosphere, enhancing your spiritual experience. Use the care of these plants as a metaphor for personal growth. As you nurture your mint or basil, reflect on how you're nurturing your own spirit. Are you giving yourself the care and attention you need to thrive? This practice can lead to profound insights about your own spiritual journey. Engage all your senses when interacting with these plants. Touch the soft leaves of the lavender. Inhale the invigorating scent of rosemary. Observe the delicate flowers of the jasmine. This sensory engagement can help ground you in the present moment, a key aspect of many spiritual practices. Consider using these plants in small rituals of gratitude. For instance, each time you use fresh basil in your cooking, take a moment to express thanks for the abundance in your life. This practice aligns beautifully with Pope John Paul II's teachings on gratitude and stewardship. Share the blessings of these plants with others. Give a small potted mint plant to a friend who needs a boost, or share cuttings from your rosemary with a neighbor. These acts of generosity can become expressions of your spiritual values and a way to spread positivity. Use these plants as reminders of important spiritual lessons. The resilience of rosemary might remind you to stay strong in challenging times. The calming presence of lavender could serve as a cue to maintain inner peace amidst life's chaos. As you integrate these practices into your daily life, you may find that your home becomes more than just a living space. It transforms into a sanctuary of peace, prosperity, and spiritual growth. Remember, as Pope John Paul II often said, our faith should permeate every aspect of our lives, and these plants can serve as beautiful, living reminders of that truth. If you're finding value in these insights and want to continue this spiritual journey with us, now's the perfect time to hit that subscribe button. By joining our community, you'll have access to more videos exploring the intersection of faith, nature, and everyday life. Don't miss out on future discussions that could deepen your spiritual practice and transform your home. As we near the end of our journey through the spiritual world of plants, let's take a moment to reflect on how this knowledge can truly transform our lives. Pope John Paul II often spoke about the importance of living our faith in practical, everyday ways. The plants we've discussed today offer us a tangible way to do just that. Think about your home for a moment. How does it feel to you right now? Is it a place of peace and rejuvenation, or does it sometimes feel chaotic or draining? Now, imagine your space filled with the gentle presence of these spiritually significant plants. Picture the calming lavender by your bedside, the invigorating mint in your kitchen, the purifying rosemary in your living room. Can you feel the shift in energy? But it's not just about having these plants in your space. It's about the relationship you develop with them. When you tend to your basil plant, you're not just watering a herb, you're nurturing a living symbol of prosperity and protection. As you prune your jasmine, you're not merely gardening, you're cultivating love and harmony in your life. Ask yourself, how can I incorporate these plants into my daily spiritual practice? Perhaps you could start each morning by touching the leaves of your rosemary plant, setting an intention for mental clarity throughout the day. Or maybe you could end your evenings with a moment of gratitude near your lavender, allowing its soothing scent to help you release the day's stress. Consider the ripple effects this could have on your life. How might your relationships improve if you're consistently in a more peaceful state at home? How could your work life benefit from increased mental clarity and focus? What opportunities might arise when you're radiating an energy of abundance and positivity? Remember, though, that these plants are not magical solutions, but rather tools to enhance our spiritual journey. As Pope John Paul II often reminded us, true transformation comes from within through our faith and actions. These plants can serve as beautiful reminders and aids in that process. As you move forward, I encourage you to approach the inclusion of these plants in your life with intention and reverence. When you bring a new plant home, take a moment to welcome it, to set an intention for the energy you hope it will bring. As you care for it day by day, let it be a mindful practice, a form of moving meditation. Lastly, consider how you can share this knowledge with others. Could you gift a spiritually significant plant to a friend in need of uplifting? Might you share your experiences with family members, inspiring them to create their own sacred plant spaces? In doing so, you're not just spreading greenery, but also hope, positivity, and the potential for spiritual growth. Remember, our homes are more than just physical spaces. They're extensions of our inner selves. By mindfully incorporating these plants, we have the power to transform our living spaces into true sanctuaries, places of peace, prosperity, and profound spiritual connection. As we conclude this exploration, I invite you to take a moment to envision the home you want to create, the life you want to nurture. With these spiritual plant allies by your side, you're well on your way to manifesting that vision. As we come to the close of our journey today, I want you to take a moment to truly reflect on what we've discovered together. we've explored more than just plants. We've uncovered a path to transforming our homes and our lives through the wisdom of nature and spirituality. Pope John Paul II once said, "The earth will not continue to offer its harvest except with faithful stewardship." We cannot say we love the land and then take steps to destroy it for use by future generations. This profound statement reminds us of our responsibility not just to care for the earth, but to recognize the divine connection between nature and our spiritual well-being. Think about the plants we've discussed today: rosemary, mint, jasmine, lavender, and basil. Each one is a living testament to the intricate beauty of creation. When we bring these plants into our homes, we're not just decorating. We're inviting a piece of God's creation to coexist with us, to remind us daily of the miracles that surround us. Ask yourself, how might my life change if I approached each day with the same care and attention I give to nurturing a plant? What if I saw my home not just as a place to live, but as a sacred space where spiritual growth and prosperity can flourish? Imagine waking up each morning to the gentle scent of lavender, reminding you to approach the day with calm and peace. Picture yourself cooking with fresh basil, each leaf a reminder of the abundance in your life. Envision sitting near your jasmine plant during moments of prayer or meditation, its sweet fragrance enhancing your connection to the divine. These plants offer us more than just beauty or practical benefits. They offer us a way to tangibly experience spiritual principles in our daily lives. The resilience of rosemary teaches us about perseverance in faith. The rapid growth of mint reminds us of the potential for abundance in all areas of our lives. The delicate beauty of jasmine shows us the importance of nurturing love and relationships. But remember, as Pope John Paul II often emphasized, true change comes from within. These plants are tools, allies in our spiritual journey, but the real transformation happens in our hearts and minds. As you care for these plants, let them inspire you to also tend to your inner garden, your thoughts, your emotions, your spiritual life. I challenge you to take action today. Choose one of these plants to bring into your home this week. As you care for it, observe how it affects your space, your mood, your daily routines. Let it be a living reminder of your commitment to creating a home filled with peace, prosperity, and spiritual awareness. And as you embark on this journey, remember that you're not alone. Just as plants thrive best in community, so do we. Share your experiences with others. Inspire your friends and family to create their own sacred plant spaces. Together, we can cultivate not just healthier homes, but a more spiritually aware and harmonious world. In closing, I want to leave you with another powerful quote from Pope John Paul II. "The future starts today, not tomorrow." Your journey towards a more spiritually enriched home and life begins right now with the choices you make today. Will you choose to invite these sacred plants into your space? Will you commit to nurturing not just your plants, but your spiritual life as well? As you ponder these questions, I invite you to continue this journey with us. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you're not just signing up for more videos, you're joining a community of like-minded individuals, all striving to create more spiritually fulfilling lives. Together, we can explore more ways to bring the sacred into our everyday experiences. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of spiritual plants and their power to transform our homes and lives. May your path be blessed with abundance, peace, and profound spiritual growth. Wow, what an incredible journey we've been on today. I hope you're feeling as inspired and enlightened as I am about the power of these spiritual plants. But our exploration doesn't have to end here. In fact, this is just the beginning. I'd love to hear about your experiences with spiritual plants. Have you ever felt a special connection with a plant in your home? Or maybe you're excited to try incorporating some of these plants into your space after watching this video. Share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start their own spiritual plant journey. If you found value in today's video, please don't keep it to yourself. Hit that share button and spread the word to your friends and family. You never know who might be in need of this spiritual wisdom. By sharing, you're not just spreading information. You're potentially helping someone transform their home and life. And if you haven't already, now is the perfect time to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. We'll be diving deeper into topics like this in future videos, exploring more ways to bring spirituality and nature into our everyday lives. Trust me, you won't want to miss what we have coming up. Remember, our community grows stronger with every new member. By subscribing, you're not just signing up for more content. You're joining a family of like-minded individuals, all striving to create more spiritually fulfilling lives. Lastly, I want to thank you for being here, for being open to these ideas, and for taking steps towards creating a more spiritually enriched home and life. You're part of something beautiful and transformative. Until next time, may your home be filled with peace, your life with prosperity, and your heart with the joy of spiritual growth. God bless you all.